One concern I hear from customers is this: "Hey Sean, I'm just not sure that this is the best way for me to spend my money right now." So if that's going through your head right now, let me ask you this. Do you agree that the work is a good idea, but you just need to know that the investment is a wise one to make, right? So if you knew that it was a good investment, you would move forward then, correct? Of course. So I want to show you this tool here that will help us both understand this investment and how it will perform for you. You're really going to like this. Now I'm happy to create this custom for you, but since we're doing this over video, I'll just make some assumptions. Let's say that your annual energy cost is $2,400, so about $200 a month. And let's say that you plan to stay in the home for 10 years and that your investment today in your home is $10,000 with what we're proposing. So let's look at step one here. Do nothing. If the energy prices don't change over the next 10 years, you'll have to send $24,000 to the electric and fuel companies. And that's a lot. You could do a lot with that money if you didn't have to spend it on energy, right? Now, of course, we both know that energy prices are not going to stay the same as they are today, right? So how much do you think reasonable annual increases in energy costs might be in the future? Here's something that might help us come up with a number. This is a report on the internet at greenbuildingadvisor.com. They did a study where they compiled the U.S. Department of Commerce statistics on residential energy prices going back to 1974. They concluded that energy prices have gone up on average 6.3% each year. Does that surprise you? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, they said that the average energy cost rise from 2000 to 2008 was 3.19% each year, while forecast chart shows that the average energy increase from 1958 to 2018 was 4.3% each year. So let's just call it a modest 3.5% per year energy cost increase. So as you can see, over the next 10 years, you'll actually be sending $28,155 to the fuel and electric companies. That's a lot of money. The good news is that by doing this work that we've proposed to you, you'll get to keep some of it. So let's take a look at the savings, okay? According to the Department of Energy and the Environmental Protection Agency on EnergyStar.gov, properly air sealing and insulating your home, like we are proposing, can cut your heating and cooling costs by 20%. When we stop the ducts from leaking with proper sealing and insulation, we are also proposing that you can cut your heating and cooling bills by another 20%. So that's a total of 40%. And since heating and cooling is about half of your total energy cost, you will see some serious savings. And our customers claim on average 30% fuel and electric savings per year. So if today's annual energy cost is $2,400 and we reduce it by 30%, then your first year reduction is $720 in savings. If we apply the same 3.5% of annual inflation to those savings, over the next 10 years, you're going to stay in the house. You get to keep an extra $8,446 instead of sending it to the fuel and electric companies. That's pretty good, right? But that's not all that you're going to get back. Since you're going to be making your home less expensive to live in, it becomes worth more when you go to sell it. So let me ask you a question. If you were in the market to buy a new house and you shopped around and you found this house and you liked it, how much would you say your house is worth right now? Okay, let's say that right next door there's an identical house to yours. Everything is the same, except that house already has the work done that we are talking about today, but this one doesn't. Which of the two would you be most likely to want to buy? And how much more would you be willing to pay for that house? 5%? 10%? Maybe more? So you're agreeing that this work would add an additional value to your house, right? And if not, then maybe this will help. There's a report from the Appraiser's Journal, the official trade magazine for residential real estate appraisal in North America. It's 11 pages of information all about the impact of the cost of living in a house and how it has an effect on the home's value in a resale market. Of course, a house that costs more to live in is going to be much harder to sell than a house that costs less to live in. Make sense? This report concludes that for every dollar of annual cost reduction to your home, it increases the value by $20.73. So according to the Appraisal Journal, this $720 first-year reduction will add $14,925 to your property value. Are you comfortable with that? Yeah. Let's see how this all adds up. Your current annual cost of electricity and fuel is $2,400, which will add up to $24,000 over the next 10 years if you keep living here and the prices do not change. If prices rise 3.5% per year, then the planned energy cost is $28,155. With a 30% reduction in energy cost, this will save you $8,446 over the next 10 years and add $14,925 to the value of your home. And of course, this is based on a total investment of $10,000 to get the work done. Your total return over those 10 years would be $23,372 income tax free. Now, if we subtract your $10,000 investment, then your taking action return is $13,372 divided by the 10 planned years. So your annual rate of return would be $1,337. And if you divide that by your investment, then your taking action annual rate of return is 13.37%. Where can you put your money and get a 13.37% rate of return? Those are hard to find. If you invest your money in anything else, you'd have to pay taxes on the earnings, right? So if you were in the 25% tax bracket, you'd have to earn 17.83% to equal the tax-free savings that this investment will return. Clearly, this is an amazing investment opportunity, not only because it will give you such a great return, but because it will help you achieve your home comfort and health goals. And it's guaranteed. The only way you won't see the energy savings would be if you move out of the house or if you just stop paying for heating and cooling the house. By now, you can see that this is a good way to spend your money right now. So contact me today and let's get you scheduled to get the work done. Or if you want me to customize this worksheet for you with your numbers, let me know. Let's get it done. Thanks. I look forward to talking to you soon.